All right, time for the Musketeer Minute. Once again, joined by Xavier head coach Travis Steele. And Coach, first, I just want to ask how your Christmas was. Everything go swimmingly, hopefully, with the gifts and all that with your two young ones?
Yeah, my oldest Winston is 7 years old, and he had a blast. Right, he's all into Christmas, and he's every single day we have the elf on the shelf, the whole deal. Then my 1 year old, my 14-month-old, he's just a terror. He's getting into wrapping paper, just flying stuff all around. So it was great. We had a good time spending time with the family.
What options did your players have? I'm sure that they did all of them make it home?
They did. I'd met with them probably about a month ago and just told them, hey, here's kind of the situation. We got to be really smart if we go home. I mean, got to wear a mask, got to social distance to try to keep our season alive as best as we possibly can. So, but I thought it was the right thing to do, was to send those guys home for Christmas and for them to be with their families.
And as we talked today on Sunday, everybody's back, and you guys actually had practice today.
We did, yeah. So which was good. Those guys are a little bit out of shape. Their wind was bad, but we'll get them there. So we're ready on the 30th.
Okay, I do want to talk about the Creighton game. It always seems like it's a tough place to play, regardless of the team. Xavier hasn't had a ton of luck there over the years. What is it about? Is it just the McDermott coach team or the long trip? What is it about playing there that seems to bother so many teams?
I think they're, number one, they're really good. I mean, I think they're a top 10 team in the country. They're old. They're very experienced. I think they have 6 of their top 7 from last year back, and they were a top 10 team last year. So they're really good. They're well coached. Coach McDermott does a great job. Usually the environment out there is you have 17 or 18,000 in there screaming at you. That doesn't help either. But they got a really good team. I mean, I thought we played well enough defensively, Jed, to win the game. I thought that's as good as we have guarded them since I've been here. Mm-hmm. But offensively, we just couldn't make a dang shot. You never want to blame it on that, but we missed a lot of open shots that we've been making and that we make every day in practice. And we'll take those shots, man. And I told our guys afterwards, I have more confidence in our team now than I did before, because I hold them in very high regard. I think they're a top 10 team. And if our defense, if we could put together 40 minutes of defense like that and combine it with what we've done offensively to this point in the year with 40 minutes of really good offense, then we got a chance to be pretty dang good.
Yeah, I was going to say, how good do you feel about your chances going forward in the Big East if a team doesn't score 70?
I feel really good. And we're not going to have many nights like that, shooting wise. Big East is tough, though. I mean, we obviously got a tough Seton Hall opponent coming up this week and Villanova. So we got our hands full, that's for sure.
Looking ahead to that Villanova game that Seton Hall game coming up on Wednesday. This was a game that was postponed and now rescheduled for Wednesday. Sandro Mamakhalishvili, I think I did a pretty.
That's impressive.
Yeah, thanks. I appreciate that. He's in his, I believe, his 9th year at Seton Hall. He's the type of guy that just has wreaked havoc in the league, and I'm sure you're going to send him a gift basket when he finally does graduate.
Man, like you said, it feels like he's been there forever. He's a great player. He's probably, in my opinion, he's the best front court guy in our league, and I don't think it's even close. I think he's an NBA player. He's 6'10", 6'11", skilled and smart and mobile, and he can score from anywhere on the floor. Can pass. They use him almost as a point guard this year. Coach Willard does a great job, but we're gonna have, our whole defensive game plan will be centered around him. That's for sure.
When you look at Seton Hall, they've already got 3 Big East wins in Marquette, St. John's, and Georgetown. They're kind of in the thick of their season where you guys are still. It just seems like you play one game, then you go on the road, then you got Christmas. It just seems like you can't kind of get going. Does it feel that way to you?
Yeah, it's frustrating, but again, these interruptions are going to happen. They just are, and we got to deal with them and get better. During that time. It is frustrating, but it is what it is. We're just happy and grateful to be playing. Right when you have an opportunity to play, man. Again, you're lucky because there's a lot of teams out there around the country that are shut down right now.
when you taking away the personnel, when you go against Kevin Willard, what have you come to expect going against teams that he coaches?
Number one, they're going to be tough. They're going to be big, really, really big. His teams are always the biggest in the league as far as size goes. They're going to mix up defenses. They're play a little 2-3 matchup, a little zone press, a little man-to-man some. He likes to junk it up, try to throw you out of rhythm, confuse you so you don't know what to run offensively. Then they're going to, like I said, they're going to play through their guy. And this year it's Sandro, right? And they know who their best player is, and everybody plays off of him. And so he does a great job, and they're really well coached, and they got really good players.
Mamo Kalashvili.
You're better than me. I just call him Sandro.
File that one away for Wednesday. Hopefully I don't have to say his name.
Hopefully he doesn't score. That'd be great.
Coach Steele, really appreciate it. And we'll talk to you along the way, and good luck on Wednesday against Seton Hall.
Thanks, Jed.